Hey everybody, it's Anu. So I had a thought I wanted to share with y'all, like I always say in every video, but anyway, I don't know how else to start out my video, so hi. So I was thinking back to the third grade, which was a really long time ago, but my mind was going there, and I remembered I was one of those weird kids who liked to sit on the front row. And the reason why is because the front row kids were the ones in charge. And I use that term pretty loosely. We were the ones that when the teacher needed something, she would call on us and we'd get to go up to the front and then like pass out the papers or whatever. So and apparently I guess that was a pretty big deal. You know, I was 8. I mean, what do you expect? But it was a big deal to me. So here's the deal though, is that those seats weren't on a first come, first served basis. They were actually assigned by the teacher. So there would be times that the teacher wouldn't assign me to a front row seat. She would put me like in the middle or in the back, and I would get kind of upset. And I remember one time I even had my mom call her and ask her to move me to the front, which is pretty embarrassing to admit, but it happened. And thank you, Mom, for doing that for me. And I am sorry to my third grade teacher if you are watching this. So, but here's the bottom line, is that it's hard when someone else gets the seat that you are hoping for or the position. If it's in a classroom or a boardroom or even a Sunday school room, it's hard. And, you know, as a kid, I could just say, hey, Mom, make a phone call for me. But as an adult, kind of can't do that anymore. But I was reading about, in Leviticus 8, the ordination of the priest. And this was a big deal, where these were the ones that were chosen by God to be really kind of the middleman between him and the people. And it was Aaron and his sons who were chosen. It was this big ceremony. And I started thinking about the people who were watching, the people in the crowd. You know, sometimes we think about people in the Bible, and I think we forget that they were human and that they had like regular feelings. So you got to wonder if there was anyone in the crowd who was like, well, why wasn't I chosen for that? I could have done good at that. I could have done a good job. And, you know, you got to wonder, did anybody's mind go there? But maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But, you know, Moses actually starts this entire process with this one line. And he says it in verse 5. He says that this is the thing that the Lord has commanded to be done. So he's just kind of letting that be known that, you know, just like the teacher determined our seating arrangements back in the third grade, the Lord is the one who determined who would be in this position. And, you know, our minds even now can go back to like, well, you know, why was it that the Levites were chosen? Why not another tribe? Or you could get a little more specific and say, why was Aaron chosen and maybe not another Levite? And it comes back to that simple line that Moses said, because the Lord commanded it. And I'll be honest, I may not be in the third grade anymore, but I can still have very third grade feelings where I struggle when I feel like there was an assignment that I wanted or an assignment that I would have been really good at, but God chose to give it to somebody else instead. But I'll tell you, over the years, even though you know it's still a battle, that I have really come to trust the heart of God towards me and understand that, yes, he saw fit that somebody else have a particular seat or a particular position, but that's okay because he has me right where he wants me. And what we know always is that his heart is so good towards us, and that also that his purpose and his plan for our lives will always prevail. We can always find our anchor in that, no matter where we're sitting. So I hope that encourages you. God bless you.